Well, hey, yo, what's up? What's up? Holla at your boy, Fragrance Family, and welcome back to the Pastor Smell Good YouTube channel, where the scent is always heavenly and the sillage is absolutely divine. Listen, I know it's been about a month since I came back to the channel to upload some content, but thanks be to goodness, gotten a school year behind me. Now I'm about life's other pleasures, enjoying this beautiful summer. And I'm gonna make it a point to come back here and talk to you guys a little bit more often with the free time that I have now that summer vacation's here. Now, before we get into today's content, I need you guys to go ahead and smash that like button. You already know the quality of the content you're getting here. Go ahead and get your comments ready. Talk back to me in the comment section if you agree or disagree. And also, last but certainly not least, go ahead and share this video, forward it out to whoever you think could benefit from the information, because I know we're not the only good smellers walking God's green earth. All right, so guys, let's go ahead and talk about our featured fragrance of today. I want to bring you guys to the House of Amouage. Yes, the House of Amouage, and we're going to deal with one of their most popular and mainstream scents, which is Reflection Man. Now, I know this house is mostly known for that blue beast, you know, dealing with interlude, all of that good stuff. But this is a fragrance that is very, very talked about, and it's very popular within Fragcom. My interest was piqued in this a long time ago, but I always wanted to wait to get the proper deal so that I can pull the trigger. And as you guys can see, I'm dealing with a tester bottle here, but I have the Amouage emblem on the top of that cap to match the one that's on the bottle, so we know that this is legit. I just don't have the full cap. So good smellers, this is what I need you to do. If you're getting toward the end of your bottle and you're about to just throw the bottle away, go ahead and get with your boy Smell Good. I'll go ahead and purchase the cap from you, and you can shoot this bad boy down to Louisiana, all right? And listen, I'm gonna go ahead and have me a full presentation, and it's gonna look a whole lot better on my shelf. But listen, I got an offer that I could not refuse on this particular fragrance. So let's go ahead and talk about Reflection Man. Now, what I want you guys to know about Reflection Man is that it's very similar and close to JPG's Le Male and Parfum de Marly's Darlie. I want you to know that straight out of the gate, which is the reason why I always had an interest in this, because when you get into the niche level, you're gonna find some of the same scent profiles, but they're done with more precision, they're done with more quality. So I was a major fan of the original JPG. I was able to own about 2 or 3 bottles of the first formulation where the juice was still kind of yellowish before it made it clear juice and just neutered it and watered it down. I've owned about 2 or 3 of those bottles. And listen, you talk about a scent that just brings people to the yard, like just mainstream, super popular, that barbershop, fougere type of scent. And guys, it came through in the clutch for me. But when I started hearing about Reflection Man, I said to myself, if it's anything close to JPG, I need to get my hands on this simply because it's a beautiful scent DNA, and if it can be done in a more exquisite manner, I definitely want to get my hands on it. So let's go ahead and talk about the notes that are listed in here. Now, there is going to be some disagreement between what Amouage posts as their notes and what you're going to see on Fragrantica. Now, let's just go ahead and put it all out there. Fragrance companies are never going to tell you every single thing that's in the fragrance, because that just makes it far too easy for people to go ahead and try to dupe or try to copy it. So I think somewhere along the middle, we can find some continuity in what the featured notes are in the scent. But let me go ahead and tell you what Amouage has listed. They've listed rosemary, red pepper berries, and bitter orange leaves in the opening. Then in the heart, we have neroli, orris, jasmine, and ylang-ylang. Then in the base, we're gonna get vetiver, patchouli, sandalwood, and cedar. So how does this bad boy open up straight out of the atomizer? What are you gonna get? What I'm immediately hit with is this fusion of green and white. That's what I'm getting out of the scent. I'm getting hit with this fusion of green and white, and that's from the opening all the way to the duration of the scent. I'm noticing that in this particular scent, the white florals are very dominant, but they're paired wonderfully with the greenery that's in the scent. Okay, so what you're gonna get in the opening is a heavy punch of that jasmine and that neroli. It's not going anywhere. It's beautiful white summertime floral goodness. Now, if you're not a man that likes florals, still steer clear of this scent. Okay, this is not going to be a rose type floral. This is not going to be a geranium type floral. This is a dominant jasmine, accented beautifully and accompanied by this beautiful neroli. So I'm getting this white green dominance in the scent, and that's due to a couple of things. Now, Fragrantica says there's rosemary in the opening. I can pick up the rosemary. I can pick up even some petitgrain in there. That's a gorgeous green element to the scent. I really, really enjoy that type of stuff because I love a good clean green. But I would say this scent for the most part is like 60% white floral and just like 40% green. And that's what I really appreciate about the scent. Now, what happens in this particular fragrance where I'm getting this fougerish barbershop distinguished gentleman scent? Now, let me tell you what's not listed that I believe is in this scent. I believe there is some lavender in here. Okay, it's not listed. All right, but I believe there's this aromatic, there's this airy, fougerish lavender in the scent that I can really, really appreciate, because we know most of the barbershop scents, they're going to feature that lavender note. But in the initial opening, wafting around the room along with that white greenery is this spice from the pink pepper. Pink pepper is definitely there in the scent, especially in the opening. I'm definitely picking that up. But when I get to the heart of the scent, guys, I'm just going to be completely honest with you. I'm picking up this sweetness from the ylang ylang. All right, that's definitely there. It gives this very sweet note in the particular fragrance profile, and I can really, really appreciate that. But this scent makes her money to me in the dry down, because in the dry down, I'm getting another hint of that green with the vetiver, and then I'm getting like this dirty, earthy mint profile from the patchouli with this creamy sandalwood. You guys know I'm a sandalwood stickler. Some of the most complimented scents that I own feature a very dominant note of sandalwood. Now, this is another note that's not listed in the base, but I believe there's some tonka bean in there, because coupled with that creamy sandalwood and a sweet profile of the ylang ylang, I'm definitely picking up this root beerish type of sweetness in the base, and I believe that's due to some tonka bean. Okay, so guys, what this scent does for me is it gives me this very regal, this very refined, distinguished gentleman fragrance profile, similar to that of Darlie and similar to that of Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Male. Now, with those three scents, I'm going to talk about the differences in it in another video, because remember, I told you guys before, I'm going to go ahead and do a comparison contrast with Le Male, Darlie, and with Reflection. So that's coming later on. But for the purposes of this video, guys, with Reflection, man, I'm telling you guys, if you are a white floral type of fella, I'm going to tell you what you do. You go ahead and you take Darlie and you take JPG, keep that scent profile, but just give it a very dominant white floral jasmine punch. And that's what you're pretty much going to get with this bad boy. This is made for summer. If you want to know when to wear this one, this is summertime goodness. And the good thing about it is you can do it casually and you can even do it dressed up. This is some good stuff. If somebody's getting married and you're going to the wedding this summer, this will be a good scent to wear to the wedding. Listen, if you're the one getting married, I would suggest you put this on. This will be a very memorable, distinguished, and refined scent for you to remember the day you exchange your nuptials. All right, so let's talk about how she shoots from the line. What does Reflection Man rank in terms of the performance, the sillage, the longevity, and projection? As far as projection, I'm going to say this bottle is average. Okay, this is an average projector. This is not anywhere as close to beast mode. This is a smooth operator. This is a Marine Corps stealth helicopter. That's what you're going to get with this bad boy. He's not going to reach out and grab people. He's not going to loudly announce his arrival. But let me tell you something. People who get close enough, they're going to realize you're that dude. All right. So I would say average with projection. In terms of longevity, with this particular bottle here, I would say somewhere in the 6 hour range is what I'm getting here. 6 hours at best. At best, it's 6 hours. Now I know what the next question is. What year do you have? What bottle do I don't know? Okay, but I don't think it's the vintage one. Okay, I really don't. I know that question's coming. What year you got? What batch code? I don't know. And the reason I don't know is because it's not on this particular bottle. It's been scratched off because, you know, this kind of stuff gets into the black market and all of that stuff, and people don't really like that. So yeah, I don't know what year it is, but I know it's the real deal, and I know it's not vintage. So in terms of longevity, that's what I'm getting. 6 hours at best. Sillage, I say arm's length, and you're good. That's all I'm getting out of this. Compliment factor, I would say this is, honestly, I don't want to get into my other video, but guys, I'm gonna just say it's average. Okay, it's average in terms of compliments. All right. As far as the occasion, I think I already told you what you want to wear this for. You can dress this bad boy up, and you can dress it down. Guys, you can wear this scent to the barbershop. After you leave the barbershop, spray some more of it on. Like, this just fits the casual, but it also can be dressed up with the formal. All right. So what does this bad boy shoot from the line? When I take everything into consideration, the fact that this is a luxury scent, the fact that this is supposed to be upper echelon, the fact that this is Amouage, and we know what that house is known for. What does she shoot from the line? How many stars does Smell Good give Reflection Man out of 5? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to go ahead and give her 4 out of 5. This is an 80% free throw shooter. 80% free throw shooter. I wouldn't say that this is a 5 out of 5 because I need more performance out of this in order for it to be a 5 out of 5, and I just don't get that maxing out at 6 hours. Okay, but that's my verdict on this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it did you some type of good. Remember, whether you agree or disagree, let's go ahead and talk about it in the comment section. Let's just keep it classy. Let's keep it refined. Let's keep it distinguished, because that's what we do over here. All right. God bless you guys. Can't wait to come back at you with some more content. Till we meet again,